smile for that perfect fit. Messaging me at midnight.
Hi there, Brendan here, aka the Savvy Recruiter. It's been a little while since the last video which I posted. The main reason for that is I have been working internally for a startup business, helping them to centralize and build a central recruitment platform on top of my normal day job. So I've been very busy. In today's video, what I want to do is really just give you a bit of a time-saving tip and how to use AI and in this case ChatGPT to create a job advert which is written using copywriting skills, taking something effectively which has done well in the past and helping to amalgamate and recreate something similar. So without further ado, we're going to jump over onto my desktop. So here what I have done is I have Googled trending job adverts, and I've come across this article. I've looked through this, and the reason that I've done that is if I am going to write a job advert, I'm not a copywriter. I can't write job adverts apart from the very basic overview, kind of key skills, desirable skills, kind of benefits, and what you would expect to see a recruiter, which doesn't tend to do very well. What I want to do is try to create something and to give me a baseline effectively to work from, but something that is interesting to read. So scrolling through this, one of the things that I came across, for example, was this Twitter put out a call for a Twitter-in-chief, and here we have a job advert, and this advert actually went viral. Now I suspect part of it is to do because of who the company actually is, and they've kind of done a play on words. So what I've then done is I've gone and found this advert here, and what we can do is we can copy and paste the actual advert that they used, and we can jump into ChatGPT. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to give ChatGPT some context. So act like a recruiter. I want you to write a job advert using an example I will provide you with. Analyze the advert and look at how it is written. Look at the techniques used to capture the audience's attention, review the copy writing skill techniques used. Then do you understand? Okay, so act like a recruiter. I want you to write a job advert using an example I will provide you with. Analyze the advert and look at how it is written. Look at the techniques used to capture the audience's attention. Review the copywriting techniques used. Do you understand? And we're just going to click enter and see what it says. So here it gives me a breakdown. It wants to analyze its structure and tone, identify techniques used to grab attention, break down copywriting techniques, use those insights to write a new advert in a similar style. Right. So here is the example advert I want you to analyze. I will then provide an advert I want you to rewrite in a similar style and fashion. And then what we're going to do is copy and paste this. So now this is analyzing it, and it's like, let's break down the adverts. So it's looking at format and structure. So title repeated, adds punch and reference and reinforces role. Short lines make it digestible. It's conversational tone. Talks about the location, flexibility up front. No fluff job summary, a thread sort of. So it uses hooks and cultural references, playful brand alignment, direct address, self as kind of meta humor, and then the types of voice, the model that it uses, which is ADA, and PASS, which is problem, agitate, and solution, cultural mirroring, and brevity. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to jump on to Indeed. We're going to grab this advert here, which is a role, which is by Reality Checks. And as we can see here, this is what we are used to seeing. So we're seeking a dynamic and results-driven social media marketing manager. The role requires a creative thinker, the duties, the qualifications, and then a little bit of information. So we're going to jump back here, and we're going to put this in, and we'll see what it comes out with. So social media manager, you've been making magic on socials for a while now. You know how to grab attention, start conversations, and keep eyeballs glued. You've built brands, grown followings, turned meh into wow. Now you're ready to take in the reins and run the whole show. A Reality Checks, we're a remote-first company doing work that actually means something. So as you can see already, it is a much more interesting read than what was originally written by this company. And the idea is to kind of make it interesting, to make your advert stand out so that as a recruiter, you stand out. So there's just a very simple tip that you can do to save yourself time to take an existing advert that has trended and done very, very well, and to take that and to incorporate it. Now, what I wouldn't do is just directly copy and paste this. I would read through this. I would make some changes. I would write it a bit more in my voice, but it would give me a very good base template as where to start. If you've got any questions, please feel free to reach out. Until next time, happy hunting.